Sa previous video natin, pinag-usapan natin itong Realme 9 Pro. For today's video, hindi na kayo mabibitin because we will be talking about yung big brother niya na Realme 9 Pro Plus 5G. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our channel. I'm pretty sure marami na kayong nakitang mga videos about this device, especially yung kanyang first impressions or even now na meron na tayong mga full reviews. But this video will be a bit more special since magfo-focus tayo more on its camera specs and yung performance niya in the real world. Before we start, alam kong curious kayo kung magkano yung Realme 9 Pro Plus 5G but pati na rin itong kanyang vanilla version na Realme 9 Pro. Para sa ating Realme 9 Pro, available siya for 16,990 pesos for the 8GB RAM na merong 128GB of internal storage. While ito namang Realme 9 Pro Plus, it's available for 23,990 pesos and meron siyang 8GB of RAM with 256GB of internal storage. If isa kayo sa mga early bird na bibili, merong offer si Lazada and you can get 2,000 pesos off for the Realme 9 Pro and 2,500 pesos off for the Realme 9 Pro Plus. More details about the pre-order of the Realme 9 series and of course yung ating mga link will be down in the description box. It's been almost 10 months nung last nating ni-review yung Realme 9 series nila. Not exactly 1 year, but then at least hindi sila masyadong aggressive with the launching. Kasi before, if you remember, even other brands, it's every 6 months. We also now have a different model naming. Diba dati, Realme 8 and the Realme 8 Pro lang. Now, we no more have the non-Pro version. Anyway, yung nakita nyo sa Realme 9 Pro na unboxing, basically, you will get the same thing except lang yung kanyang power brick. Medyo tinted yung ating clear jelly case. Medyo lang naman, no? We also got the paperworks, yung ating panundot. We also got the Aurora Green, which is the same color na meron tayo sa Realme 9 Pro. Medyo nasad ako, syempre, I wanna see the new photochromatic effect ng isang kulay ng Realme 9 Pro Plus. But hey, this still looks pretty clean. Maganda ang green sa mga smartphones ngayon. Medyo nauuso siya actually. And nakita nyo naman, the new iPhone 13 series came out with a new green color. 60-watt super dart charging brick and a USB Type-C charging cable to USB Type-A. Katulad ng ibang phones, medyo mas makapal din yung ating cable. Kasi nga, syempre, we have to deliver 65 watts doon sa phone. So, kailangan medyo mas makapal talaga. Okay, so we got two Aurora Green phones. First look, hindi mo talaga aakalain na magkaiba silang phone. But if you will look closely, yes, mas maliit yung ating Realme 9 Pro Plus na i-review natin ngayon. At mas malaki ng konti yung Realme 9 Pro. Bukod pa dito, merong fingerprint sensor ang ating Realme 9 Pro while the Realme 9 Pro Plus has an in-display fingerprint sensor. Yes, it has a Pro Plus name, alam ko, pero mas maliit siya. Surprisingly, not that I'm complaining. Alam niyo naman ako, medyo mas prefer ang medyo mas maliliit na smartphones. Talaga namang nag-experiment si Realme sa design ng kanilang Realme 9 Pro Plus. Meron kasing color-changing back panel somehow yung ating sunrise blue colorway. Yung kulay na yon, it's more on the flashy side. Nagsha-shine siya. It also sparkles whenever you tilt that phone. And katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, meron siyang tinatawag na photochromatic panel. Anyway, let's talk about more kung ano yung kulay na meron ako. Same with the Aurora Green of my Realme 9 Pro. Meron siyang shimmer sa bandang gitna niya na makikita nyo lang din if you will really look closely doon sa phone. It also has the same camera setup, guys, doon sa Realme 9 Pro. So, yep, this phone also wobbles kapag ito ay nakalagay sa isang flat surface dahil nga medyo makapal yung ating pinaka-camera module sa kanya. Yung back panel, guys, ng ating Realme 9 Pro Plus is actually made of a glass while yung kanyang pinaka-frame is made of matte plastic. And yup, may Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection yung ating Realme 9 Pro Plus. Although, yun nga lang, something missing about this phone is an IP rating. So yes, mukhang on this phone, Realme focused on the design, the physical appearance, rather than yung kanyang pinaka-usability. By the way, small factor na talagang nagustuhan ko sa kanya is very flat lang yung kanyang ilalim, which is why nakakatayo mag-isa yung Realme 9 Pro Plus. Hindi rin ako masyadong nahihirapan when it comes to taking B-rolls dahil nga doon. Anyway, hindi naman siya makaka-apekto sa pagbili nyo, but it's worth mentioning. Speaking of yung kanyang pinakailalim, ito, worth mentioning naman siya because for its price, we are still getting a headphone jack, another microphone, USB Type-C port, at yung kanyang speaker grill. Bukod pa dito, meron din tayong isa pang mic sa pinakaibabaw niya. We also got the volume rockers and the SIM tray on the left part, and of course, the power button on the right. Sadly, sa mga hindi enough ang 256GB, this phone is not expandable via micro SD card. Kung isa kayo sa mga naka-Realme 8 Pro at gusto niya ng konting size comparison, parehas lang po sila ng size, so hindi kayo dapat mag-alala. But this Realme 9 Pro Plus is 6 grams heavier than that. So not much difference, so kahit papano, okay lang naman. Katulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, again, display size is the same with your previous Realme 8 Pro, pati na rin yung Realme 7 Pro. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala, may improvement naman sa kanya specs-wise and even when it comes to my real-life experience. Yung kanyang 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display, meron na siya ngayong 90Hz refresh rate at mas pinataas na 360Hz touch sampling rate. Do take note na yung kanyang pinaka-AMOLED panel is made of Samsung. So talaga naman ding maganda at angat na angat yung mga kulay sa kanya. It also supports HDR10 and DCI-P3 color space. Kaya naman every time na manonood tayo ng mga Netflix series natin, talaga namang makikita mo yung maganda niyang color accuracy. Ang kinagusto ko rin dito, it supports 3 options for the refresh rate. We have the auto select, the 90Hz, or the 60Hz. Most of the time, guys, kung mapapansin nyo dito sa ating B-roll, it really goes down to 60Hz kapag tayo ay naka-auto select, which is good. Overall, I think may maganda tayong improvement display-wise from the Realme 8 Pro. Anyway, since ang focus ng video natin ngayon is the cameras, pag-usapan natin ito. Sa tingin ko, para sa Realme 9 Pro Plus, ito yung pinaka gusto ko or yung pinaka-importanting feature para sa kanya. Meron siyang tatlong camera setup. We have the 50 megapixels na merong 1/1.56-inch primary camera. It uses the Sony IMX766 sensor. Meron din siyang face detection, autofocus, and OIS. Para naman sa ultra-wide camera, we have 8 megapixels. And meron din tayong 2 megapixels macro camera. Let's not forget, we also have the 16 megapixels with full HD video recording. I know, with the specs on paper, mapapansin nyo kaagad na wala tayong depth sensor. But in all honesty, since may OIS tayo ngayon on the Realme 9 Pro Plus, okay lang, lalo na if you guys are into taking videos. Since may bago nga tayong hardware dito sa Realme 9 Pro Plus, mas improved kahit papano yung shooting modes natin. And of course, we got additional features katulad ng smart long exposure para sa night mode. Pwede na rin tayong mag-ultra nightscape video ngayon. We also got the street photography na nakita natin sa Realme 9 Pro and a new photo engine. Software-wise, since marami sa inyo ang nagre-request na sabihin ko kung ano yung mga ginamit on each cameras. Ultra-wide camera uses the Sony IMX355 sensor. Do take note na wala tayong autofocus sa kanya pero pwede naman tayong gumamit ng night mode. Para naman sa macro camera niya, meron siyang Omnivision OV02B sensor. At syempre, para sa selfie camera natin, meron siyang Sony IMX471 1/3-inch sensor naman. When it comes to the camera application, ganun pa rin siya, guys. Hindi naman siya masyadong nagbago, so wala masyadong learning curve na mangyayari dito. Anyway, kung i-describe ko sa inyo yung overall photo quality na binigay sa atin ng Realme 9 Pro Plus, in fairness naman, guys, very sharp and pleasing yung mga kulay na kinalabasan ng mga photos niya. Very reliable din yung kanyang autofocus, which is good. Although, of course, portrait images may not be perfect, pero kahit papano naman guys, it has a good separation between the subject and the background. Hindi ko lang sure kung yung iba sa inyo ay fan ng medyo mas bright na night mode shots, pero yep, yun yung mga results na binigay sa akin ng Realme 9 Pro Plus. Clarity is impressive pa rin dito. And in fairness guys ha, maganda talaga yung mga night mode shots natin sa kanya. Isa to sa mga paborito ko sa kanya and I am quite getting it now kung bakit ito yung pinaka, alam niyo yun, selling point ng phone. Kung makakita nyo yung mga photos posted by the influencers na ginamit yung Realme 9 Pro Plus, masasabi ko na yes, it is also social media worthy. Yun nga lang if you will directly use the Realme 9 Pro Plus with the Instagram application, it still isn't optimized enough.
Hi everyone! So I'm now using the selfie camera ng ating Realme 9 Pro Plus and we are shooting in 1080p of course. As you can see, maganda ang quality ng video natin in fairness. We got natural colors pa rin naman. Yun nga lang of course, it's too near lang siguro talaga. I think lahat naman din ata ng phones, ganito yung binibigay sa akin. So yeah. How are you guys liking the video?
Hi guys! So ito naman nakakita niyong video is from the IG or Instagram story. Tapos sinave ko lang. So tignan natin kung anong pinagkaiba nilang dalawa. Pero parang pakiramdam ko parang medyo may lag ng konti. When taking zoom photos naman, meron tayong tinatawag na 2x zoom. And then hanggang 20 times naman tayo makakapag-digital zoom sa kanya. Gladly, yung Realme 9 Pro Plus guys is capable of shooting 4K at 30 FPS videos. Kasi nga, syempre, most of the mid-range devices na na-review natin lately ay walang 4K resolution capability. And then, yung ultra-wide camera naman is capable of 1080p. We have nothing to worry naman, guys, kasi yung electronic image stabilization natin, hindi natin kailangan i-turn on or i-turn off since lagi na siyang naka-on. Hindi lang din siya sa main camera available, pero sa lahat ng cameras natin. While yung OIS naman is available doon sa primary camera. In fairness guys, 4K video recording sa main camera ng ating Realme 9 Pro Plus is very impressive. Uulitin ko, whenever I shoot 1080p tapos I change it to 4K, colors tend to change. Although, syempre, mas maganda yung sharpness natin with 4K, I don't really like it kapag masyadong mataas yung contrast niya. And katulad ng sinabi ko sa video natin ng Realme 9 Pro, itong series ng Realme, isa to sa mga smartphones ngayong 2022 na lumabas na merong Android 12 na. Mas improved and of course, mas fluid din yung kanyang interface ngayon. Pero gusto ko lang i-point out na the phone supports fingerprint or in-display fingerprint sensor nga. And okay naman ako sa placement niya. It's not on the awkward side and ang importante, it's on the consistent part. Performance naman, MediaTek yung chipset na meron tayo sa Realme 9 Pro Plus ngayon, which is the MediaTek Dimensity 920 chipset and meron din siyang 6nm processor. When it comes sa price segment ng Realme 9 Pro Plus, I would say hindi tayo lugi sa chipset na meron tayo sa kanya. Unless na lang, of course, you're not much of a fan ng mga MediaTek chipsets. Overall naman guys, both in real life and on paper, impressive ang performance ni Realme 9 Pro Plus. I also rarely experience yung pag-overheat ng phone. Yun nga lang guys, I was not able to do a very in-depth review when it comes to performance since medyo mas nag-focus ako sa kanyang cameras. Battery-wise, wala tayong improvement sa kanya. We still are getting 4,500 mAh of battery capacity, which is same naman din sa in-offer na performance ng Realme 8 Pro sa akin, which lasted me for the whole day. Enough siya guys, but again, you'll have to charge it at the end of the day. On the other hand, maganda yung ating charging speed dito because binigyan nila tayo ng 60 watt super dart charging capability. Well, Realme claims na makakakuha tayo ng 0 to 100% in just 44 minutes. Hindi ko alam kung totoo ito dahil hindi ko pa naman siya masyadong natatry pa. Update today when it comes to charging speed, guys, I was able to fully charge it in 52 minutes. Anyway, if you are someone who is looking for a smartphone that is at the 20k range, I think isa sa mga top option na pwede kong or genuinely recommend para sa inyo is the Realme 9 Pro Plus. Siguro ang hindi ko lang nagustuhan dito sa ating Realme 9 Pro Plus talaga is yung amount of preloaded applications and ads na makikita natin. But aside from this, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, for those people who are, again, willing to pay for a 20,000 pesos smartphone, sa tingin ko, this is a really great option. Lalong-lalo na nga na if top priority nyo ay photography. It may not be as fluid as other phones na merong 120Hz refresh rate. Color accuracy-wise, maganda ang ibigay niya. Tingin ko, ang talagang tumatak sa akin sa Realme 9 Pro Plus, guys, is yung image quality and yung low light images na binigay niya sa akin. Especially, if top priority nyo ang photography. Hindi naman natin kailangan ng 108 megapixels on paper kung hindi naman din siya magpe-perform ng kasing ganda na binibigay sa atin ng Realme 9 Pro Plus. I think overall, it's a very well-balanced phone and sa tingin ko, ito yung paborito ko sa series, although dalawa lang naman din ang pagpipilian natin sa kanya. So if you have the Realme 8 Pro at kinu-question nyo pa rin yung sarili nyo if you should be upgrading, camera-wise and of course, display-wise, I think it will be a really great upgrade. Anyway, that's basically it. Sana marami kayong napulot for today's video and of course, makakapag-decide na rin kayo kahit papano kung dapat ba kayong bumili ng Realme 9 Pro Plus. Again, it's your tech girl Mary and see you on our next video. Bye guys!